Hey guys, welcome back, YouTube fans. This is MTG Moxman. Unfortunately, it's been a very late day. I had to get my car fixed today. I had to pick up and drop off my son. I had dog walking to do. And let's just say it took a lot more time than I expected to get it all done. So here we are as I'm about to play with my friends online. My buddy is in the mic right now, and he understands that I'm talking to you guys. And I'm still going to have my conversation with you as this first match begins. So I'll probably get horribly hammered because I can't concentrate on both, but that's okay because that's what we're all here about. So a little bit of a market watch today. We've seen prices kind of starting to stabilize on a few of the cards I keep an eye on. Karn Scion of Urza, Karn Liberated is actually ticking up a bit. Mox Amber is doing well, although not as well as I'd like it to be. And then we also have the other Karn, the Great Creator, doing very well as well. Most of these cards are starting to see an uptick just because they are colorless. Nobody's really opening War of the Spark or anything now, so the set, what's available is kind of finite now. So, oh, I just totally smacked the guy down. Oh, I was talking to you guys about smacking a guy down. I got killed. I lost the back room. That's okay. Such is life. Anyway, so with these cards being colorless, as you guys know, I'm very fond of colorless cards because it can be put into any deck. Ugin the Ineffable remains very low. I think it's going to stay at that $5, $10 level for a very long time. I don't think everyone sees everything he's good for, which is okay because it allows me to buy a few more at a time here and there without forcing the prices to start climbing, which I did with Mox Amber. I'm not going to buy a whack load of them. I'll just buy some. You know, I won't be like crimping it all over the place. But it's okay. I mean, these card prices are going to go up just because they're colorless. A few other ones like Karn's Basin and stuff, I think those are underrated as well. This is due to the fact that Karn's Basin, as it were, it does cause things to proliferate. And people don't think about that very often. They don't realize how good of a card it could be. And that's why I find it very funny. Most people aren't looking at it that way, saying, hey, man, this is an amazing card. You know? And that's why it's funny, because it is a good card. Oh, I got blown up. Like, ah! Modern Warfare is awesome, guys. But it is something to keep an eye on, guys. That some of the cards we're talking about, like Shocklands, they're always going to be that kind of mid-level card. Although they have creeped up a bit, it's going to stay pretty static. But what we're going to see with cards like Mox Amber, certain people have very limited the supply. It hasn't happened with the other cards I've mentioned, but it will. It's just a matter of time. You know, some cards age very well. All these cards are going to have that kind of pretty awesome feel to it. And I don't think people realize how awesome until it's too late. Which is why, you know, when you see cards for like $4 or $5, it doesn't hurt to buy a set or two and spend 20, 40 bucks. Right? You spend that much money, it's 20 bucks. It's not going to be out of the world. But if that card hits 100 bucks, you just made 400 bucks off of $20, right? And if not, you still have an extra play set, which doesn't hurt. So that's how I look at it. Now, when we're talking about other cards in some of these sets, things like Liliana and stuff, they are 6-drop Planeswalkers, guys. They're always going to have a little bit of play because they're fun, but they're not lethal like the old Planeswalkers were. The old Planeswalkers, when you saw those guys, you knew the game was almost over because you bring in the original Ugin, he's just going to wipe out all kinds of crap. You bring in the original Nicobolus. Things were bad, man. Even the original Karn. Just crazy to think about. I don't think people really thought about it the way they should. Anyway, it's not going to be a really long video tonight. Just a little market watch to say what's going on. I see the cards that I tend to follow. A lot of the vintage cards still do remain kind of low. I am tempted to buy a couple of extra of the dual lands that we talked about, just because it offers quite the chance to get an uptick later on. But how much of the uptick is the question? With you know, a card like, say, Taiaga being 180 bucks, you know, it's not bad. But how much can I actually make off it? You know, I already have a couple play sets, so I don't need more, as it were. That's all. Something to think about, though. Because it would be kind of cool. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to touch base with you guys. Sorry I didn't have a lot of time tonight. I'm dipping into triple timing things all over the place, and I still have to make my wife dinner. It was crazy. But you know how it goes. That's life, man. Thanks a lot for tuning in to MTG Mox, man, as I'm playing and talking and doing everything else in between. Have a great one, guys. Cheers, man.